Well, a devastating blow to the U.S. military after the Taliban takes down a Chinook helicopter in Afghanistan. Members of Navy SEAL Team 6, that same unit that killed Osama bin Laden, were on board that chopper. All told, 30 American troops died in that attack. So how should President Obama respond? Jeremiah O'Keefe is a former White House advisor and Middle East expert. He joins us live this morning from Dallas. Nice to see you this morning, Jeremiah.
Good morning.
Some on the far left are calling for a faster move out of Afghanistan following this attack. Do you agree with the way that President Obama responded to this?
I did. I still do. Unfortunately, this is the nature of war. This war isn't going to go away in any time in the near future. We're going to have to continue to maintain some sort of a presence, hopefully a lot more covert action. And as one of you guests said earlier this morning, pursue the Taliban much more aggressively if need be.
And to be clear, President Obama said we will drive on and continue. Though, do you think that this speeds up the timetable for withdrawal in any way?
No, I don't see that. The reality on the ground is that we've got to continue moving forward, and that's recognized by our military personnel.
Earlier on the show, you were referring to, I believe, Lieutenant General Tom McInerney, who said we need a more focused approach, more boots on the ground, which surprised me a little bit. It's hard when you look at certain polls in the United States right now. Americans' taste for this decade-long war has soured. More boots on the ground, Jeremiah?
Absolutely not, and that's where I would differ with the general. I don't see Afghanistan's been in the midst of warfare for hundreds of years, okay? And there's not going to be a black and white finish to this war. Indeed, in the region as a whole, we're going to have to intensify our covert action. We've got to help move the region through this Arab Spring, this democratic movement. I mean, radical Islam, if you look at the history, its roots go back to the 1940s and 50s. Its resentment has been building for a long time. And I disagree wholeheartedly with boots on the ground. We almost need to create a new grand strategy, almost a Cold War strategy as we had with the Soviet Union, where we push buttons behind the scenes to move things along where our strategic interests are addressed over the long term.
And we have heard in reports recently that those drone strikes have been working to great effect, so perhaps an increase in those, what you both are calling for this morning. Jeremiah O'Keefe, great having you on the show this morning. Thank you for waking up on a Sunday with us.
Thank you.
And up next on the show, he may own a kid's toy store.